Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabombs in video games. Today I'm playing Monster Train. This time on Monster Train, we'll be doing another standard run, a non-expert challenge. And this time I'm going to be playing as the Awoken Melting. This is a clan combination that we won on Covenant rank 20. Let's try to win on Covenant rank 25. Now, we have not done primary, nor exiled. I think I've been playing with root seeds a lot lately, so let's do restore. So we're going to do primary, restore and dreg. Restore and dreg don't really go together, but you know, restore and dreg. primary, awoken melting. Let's go. This seems like a weird combination to me, but let's go. So, Steel Enhancer, Hallowed Drippings, and Wildwood Custodian. I like the Wildwood Custodian. It's a strange one because it doesn't do a whole lot for you, but the +1 draw each turn is really nice. Hallowed Drippings and Steel Enhancer, they're both 0 cost cards. I don't know what to think about this one yet. Seraph the Chaste removes half of any buff and debuff effect stacks. That's kind of annoying with the Awoken, because there's a lot of different buff stacks that you care about as the Awoken, such as Regen and Spikes. Okay, well, let's see what we're doing. I think I'm going to choose the champion upgrade first. So Rejuvenate, deal 20 damage to the front enemy unit. Explosive, or we can do Bristling, which just has Spikes 10. I do kind of like the Spikes 10 because it deals with the back units, and right now there's nothing in our deck, like not a single thing in our deck that deals with back units. So I think we're going to do Bristling just because of how it works so far in the deck, and I don't have a strong reason to choose either one. So let's do Bristling. This does make me want to put my champion at the bottom, and I will definitely do that the first couple ones. Ooh, Root Split Mask. Add rooted to enemy units when they enter the room below the Pyre room. I tend to like that one. The Mark of an Exile is pretty good with a champion that has spikes as well. I could choose either one of those and be happy with it. The Boon of the Blacksmith I don't think we start with. I still think that it's surprisingly good, but I don't really want to choose it still. I think with the Awoken, I really want to choose Mark of an Exile. Makes me wonder whether my champion is actually going to be that important, though. I don't know. But let's make the champion a little bit better. And then Cleansing Water when we're playing against Seraph the Chaste. It's kind of fun, right? I definitely like it more than Refracting Lens, I think. Refracting Lens is good to get early, but I mean, I guess it works with Hallowed Drippings. You know, let's do Refracting Lenses. I don't usually do Refracting Lenses, so let's do it this time. And go to the first one. Mark of Invasion. Very happy to turn that one on, especially with the champion that we just built. So, we're going to put our champion at the top. The champion is going to take out perhaps everything, especially if we manage to play Restore on it a whole bunch. I like that. We do have to put it in front. If we put a Train Steward up there, and the Train Steward dies with 2 hits, the problem is that then they don't die. So if we're going to put it up here, we have to put it in front. Do we play Train Steward somewhere else? We could put a Train Steward behind the champion. I kind of see very little reason not to, unless we want to fill up behind the champion with dregs instead. Well, we definitely want the Wildwood Custodian back there. I honestly don't know what to do with my Train Stewards. Let's play the Restore. We know we want to do that. And if I don't know what to do with the Train Stewards, we could just let them die. Let's let them die. First 2 Train Stewards just die. We'll figure out what we're doing after that. The Collector. There's nothing we can do to kill the Collector. There's not a single card in our deck that could have helped us kill the Collector. How unfortunate. Alright. I do want the Wildwood Custodian behind my champion. I do want that. I also want to heal my champion twice. We don't get to do both of those things. Hallowed Drippings. I'm going to play it just because it heals my Pyre. And we don't have anything to play it on yet, and we probably won't get to play this one. So I'm just going to play it. I do want the Wildwood Custodian, so we will play that. I think we play Steel Enhancer on the champion just for the 3 health, really. Yeah, let's do it for the 3 health. And then a Restore for essentially another 3 health. There goes the Collector. Very sad to see the Collector go so quickly. So we have a Dreg. We could put a Dreg up there. We're going to get 2 more Dregs next turn. Which kind of makes me want to play the 2 Dregs next turn. Because what is the Dreg doing this turn? I don't know how we defeat that one. The Forge Disciple is going to hit my Pyre. And I don't think we have a way around it. Restore you. Play the Dreg at the top. I mean, it's not like we're going to have need for Ember next turn, so let's play the Dreg at the top. And then we could play Hallowed Drippings now. I kind of don't want to. Maybe we should play a Train Steward and let it die. And then we have a really good chance to get back to this Hallowed Drippings, because we've let so many Train Stewards die. Alright. How does my champion do against you? Not very well, honestly. Because the champion just doesn't have that much health. Steel Enhancer is going to help. A Restore is going to help. Placing Dregs everywhere doesn't help that much unless they're behind the champion. Let's put 1 behind the champion, I guess. 1 behind the champion. Don't play the rest so that we draw them, so that we can play Hallowed Drippings on them. I think that's what we're going to do. We are actually doing pretty well hurting you, but you're still going to hit the Pyre once. Okay, how do we defeat the boss? That's the trouble. How do we defeat the boss? The boss just doesn't die very quickly from spikes, and it's not like we have anything else at the top other than the spikes. Oh man. Restore. Restore. Steel Enhancer? This does not seem worthwhile. We need to play another Dreg, though. We pretty much have to. Alright, I think we're going to take a fair amount of damage in this battle. So there's a Dreg and a Hallowed Drippings. That will help, because we play that Dreg, we play the Hallowed Drippings, and now they deal a good amount of damage. And then if we restore twice, we actually win. Alright. Just barely winning the first one, though. We did heal up in that battle. We healed up 8, essentially. Sharpen applies more spikes. Steel Enhancer, we already have a couple of those. Glimmer, I tend to like. Not only is it good if you hit back units, like it's a good way to like sweep the units away, especially if you put a True Stone in it. It's also a good way to heal units, which is good for my champion. Let's take it. So Wicklash is interesting. It's interesting for the Dregs. It might be better to get molded, because if we have one molded in the deck, then that means that we could take a unit that we want to bring back multiple times. And we don't have a way to do that yet, so let's take a molded. Alright, what do we want to do here? I think we definitely need a unit, and going to the left doesn't give us a unit. So I think that means we go right, because we really need a unit. Let's look at the Divine Temple. True Stone and Extreme Stone. Well, the True Stone is immediately going in Glimmer. I like that. We could put an Extreme Stone in that too. We might. Let's look here. Merchant of Steel. I see a Speed Stone, a Wick Stone, and a Heart Stone. Good to know for when we click this. Oh, Legion of Wax. Legion of Wax. I like Legion of Wax so much. And we haven't mastered it. Okay. So what in the world are we going to do with Legion of Wax? Huh. I don't know, but we're taking it. We need good upgrades on it, and none of the ones that we just saw are that great. I mean, the Wick Stone is pretty nice. We could put the Wick Stone on Legion of Wax. I kind of like the Wick Stone on it. I don't like the Speed Stone, though, on Legion of Wax, and we don't have something else to put the Speed Stone on. I think we do put the Wick Stone on Legion of Wax, because giving it Burnout means that we can reform it, and it summons its Twin of Wax all the time. It may not be great because we don't have a lot of ways to reform units, but I think it's good. The alternative here is that we could reroll and hope to get something good in this slot for the Legion of Wax. I think I'd rather do that. Reroll Frenzy Stone. Frenzy Stone I really like on Legion of Wax. Okay. I think that was a good choice. It definitely needs something, though. It needs something to make it really strong. But we're going with Legion of Wax. Divine Temple, I really like the Extreme Stone. I think we put the Extreme Stone in Glimmer as well. And maybe we just take very few cards. Huh. Because we have a very upgraded Glimmer, and if we can get a very good Legion of Wax, and get to our molded card over and over again, perhaps that would be good. Perhaps that would be good. Okay, let's think about it. Retribution. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 3. Is that bad for us? It kills the dregs really fast. It kills the Legion of Wax pretty fast too. But we have Glimmer, and we have Molded. I say we turn it on. So, the main plan here is we play the Legion of Wax probably in the center first. We play our champion at the bottom, so the champion takes out the back units, and the Legion of Wax tries to take out the front units. That's the plan. So, you go here, Legion of Wax goes here. Legion of Wax is the one that's going to get all of the steel enhancers this time. And then I think we play Restore above playing Train Steward? I mean, we could play Train Steward down here. What else are we going to do down here? And the Restore only restores 1 health? Okay, fine. Let's play a Train Steward down here. Okay, so the Legion of Wax is going to have a hard time with that first enemy. And that's unfortunate. You die on spikes, which is okay because you bring back multiple things. The first enemy is going to be hard to deal with. Yeah, I think that's going to be hard to deal with, and I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Alright, let's play Train Steward up here. Hallowed Drippings I want to save. I want to play the Restore on you. If only you would die from spikes, and you don't. Unfortunately. We have a bad deck for this battle, too. Glimmer. Glimmer kills the top units. And we should do that. Right? How much do I care about this one versus the top units? I'm not sure. I should play the Wildwood Custodian at the bottom. Unfortunately, we're not going to draw our Reform, so we're not going to get another... or our Molded, so we're not going to get another Legion of Wax. And you guys never got enough health to do much. We could Steel Enhancer one of you, which will help. We should definitely Steel Enhancer one of you. And then what? We could Glimmer in the center, or we could Glimmer at the top. The reason to Glimmer in the center is that I believe that would cause you to die, and you're the worst unit for me. If I Glimmer at the top, then we have one more turn to deal with that one, but it's not like we have anything in our deck to deal with it. So what's happening? You're going up by 5, and then... oh man, the Pyre's going to get hit a fair amount in this one. I think we should do the Glimmer here, because then you die, and you're the more dangerous one for us. And then my question is, Wildwood Custodian or Restore? I do want the Wildwood Custodian, but maybe Restore is better on my champion? Weird. Alright. Anyway. We have so little to deal with the boss. This is a problem. Yeah, the boss is only taking 60 damage, and we don't have any way to deal more, really. This is a huge problem. I think we're gonna die in this one. Okay, we've got to play Dregs. Dregs are kind of the only thing that deal actual damage. So let's play a Dreg. Now we're doing 69 damage. We've got to play Dregs in the center if they're going to do anything. And then we play a Train Steward at top, because what else are we going to play at the top? I don't know, but I don't want to take up the space with the Train Steward. 3 space is not enough to bring my Legion of Wax back. Ooh, that's not good. Alright, let's not take up the space with the Train Steward, though. So we have Hallowed Drippings here. That's nice, except that you've got Spikes 4. So what does that really do for me? Not much. You hit that one first. I guess if we do Steel Enhancer on the back one, it does the most. Because the front one is going to die... I mean, if we do Steel Enhancer on the front one, then the Moat of Wax has more health and attack. Okay, let's do the Steel Enhancer on the front one. And if we do this, then you get a hit. And then we click end turn and hope. We did get molded, we did get glimmer. Those are the two things that are going to do the best for us, but I don't think they're going to do enough. We can get the Sentient back. If we could fit the Legion of Wax, it would probably be better, but the Sentient is our next best. So the Sentient comes back. We put that in front. We play the Dreg here. We play Glimmer. And we play Restore on the champion, I guess. And we've only done 28 damage. Alright. We die. Alright, we're gonna run that one right back, though. That was far too quickly. We died in the second battle. Let's run it right back. So, exact same setup. Awoken primary, melting primary. Let's try again. We're going up against Seraph the Patient this time. Melee weakness, and rally and incant. I like the Wildwood Sap, I think. Dripfall is pretty good. I tend to like Pyre Grow as well, especially if we have other ways to draw cards. Huh. Okay. Interesting starting deck. Let's start with the champion once again. Do I want Cultivating or Bristling? I mean, I probably want Cultivating because drawing an extra one each turn is pretty strong, but it does make the first battle pretty difficult, right? When we only have Train Stewards and Dregs. Let's take it. Let's see what we get out of here. Grant +3 stacks of burnout each time it is applied, so burnout is not as big of a thing for us as it usually is. How about that? What do we have to actually deal with enemies right now? Not that much. Oh no. We could die in the first one. Enemy units enter with armor 10. Sounds kinda bad. Sounds kinda bad. I like that the dregs start out with burnout 5, but we don't have a way to bring them back. Armor 10. We don't have a way to defeat the back ones, either. I think the armor 10 is going to do very little against us. It's going to be bad, but basically things that we wouldn't be able to kill, we are still not going to be able to kill. Put the Sentient at the bottom. I want you to get Regen 5. I want a Dreg down here and a Train Steward, or just a Train Steward. The Dreg has burnout 5. Let's put both. A Dreg and a Train Steward. Let's put a Train Steward in the center, and this is not a great plan, but it's a plan, I guess. Let's play the Pyre Grow. Draw -2 next turn, +1 the rest of the battle. We're going to draw lots of cards, because you're getting hit multiple times. Let's put 2 Train Stewards at the top, 2 Train Stewards at the top. And then restore on the champion. Alright. We're going to get hit by like everything that's going up the train. Because we can't defeat anything. I don't think. Yeah, I think we basically don't defeat any unit. That's a bad sign, by the way, that we can't defeat any unit that's going up the train. What do we do with this other dreg? We could hit you a little bit more. I don't know if that does much. Okay, so we're getting damage, but none of the enemy units actually deal that much damage. So even though we're getting a lot of damage, it's really only the boss that could do much to us. And the boss is going to do a fair amount to us. Oh, actually, we're winning against the boss. Oh, how about that? Never mind. We did perfectly fine. How about that? You burn out, and we're still doing fine? How in the world are we doing fine when you burn out? Oh, because you are doing your cultivate so many times on the train steward. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's watch it happen. So I feel like we barely won that one. Yeah, I feel like we barely won that one. We only took 4 damage, but I feel like we barely won it. Sharpen is not a bad thing to put on my champion. It's a way to get rid of the back units. Vine Grasp is also a way to do that, though. Let's take Sharpen. And then I probably want to take Molded. Even though the draft looks pretty nice, if we don't have Molded, what do we do? Because our units are going to die, and then we need to bring them back. And we don't have a way to do that yet. So I feel like we should take Molded. Okay. Lady of the House has Burnout 6. Hierophant Thug slays. Awoken Hollow has a Rejuvenate with a Cultivate. I like that one. Let's take the Awoken Hollow. So, what am I thinking? I honestly don't know yet. Let's go to the right, get another unit. Try to figure out what we're doing. Merchant of Steel. Speedstone. Is that what we want? Probably not. Heartstone? Heartstone isn't too bad. I don't think I want a Speedstone, but let's see what this is. Oh, never mind. Husk Hermit with a Speedstone is wonderful. We'll take it. Husk Hermit, we'll put a Speedstone on it. Alright, Husk Hermit with a Speedstone. Should we give you a Strength Stone? I want to. Let's give you a Strength Stone too. Strength Stone on the Husk Hermit. Now, other question is, if we sacrifice the Awoken Hollow, we get Rejuvenate Cultivate 2. So we could potentially sacrifice the Awoken Hollow to my Husk Hermit. And it might be a good thing. Huh, okay. I think our deck got much, much stronger right there. Ooh, Priory's Cloak. Priory's Cloak. I mean, the restores don't do much. The Wildwood Sap does a fair amount, though. With Priory's Cloak. The Gnarled Root, it does something, but I think I'd rather do Priory's Cloak. Let's do it. Alright. I feel like we're much better off than we were in the last battle. Retribution. Let's do Retribution. I like it. And the Reconcilers are here, which, you know, is fine, I guess. Okay, so the Awoken Hollow and the Sentient, and we're going to have the Husk Hermit. I think the Husk Hermit is going to go in the center. These two are going to go at the bottom. Is that right? I think that's going to be the way. Because these just go so well together. The multiple cultivate, basically. Alright. I think that's what we're doing. I don't know if that's a great plan, but it's a plan. Now we can restore, or we can sharpen. If we sharpen, this one dies and we don't get the Sinner's Burden card. Sharpen. Also, that means that you cultivate twice because you attack into spikes. I like that too. I'm gonna put a dreg in the center. So we need to put something at the top because of the collector. You draw an extra one every turn, so I like playing Pyre. It doesn't do a whole lot yet, honestly, but I still like playing. So the sweep and quick. We're going to put that in the center. We are going to potentially restore you a few times because of the spikes, perhaps. Kind of want to play another dreg in the center. Let's do that. And then let's play a Train Steward at the top. And then a restore on you because you cultivate 2 when we restore. Great. It also kills that one because of the Priory's Cloak. We could Dripfall you, so that you get another hit. I like that. Let's Dripfall him. So Dripfall you. We can restore you. And then I think we'd rather... Well, we don't have much of anything else to play at the top, so let's play both of these at the top. Let's put the dreg in front. And the Train Steward behind. Okay, I think this battle is going perfectly fine. Final wave, I like the Wildwood Sap. Also, we're already winning, so I could just click end turn. Click end turn and win. Wonderful. I like it. I like the deck so far. Do we want another Sharpen? Do we want another Wildwood Sap? I don't think I want another Wildwood Sap, right? I mean, but they stack well. They do stack well, right? Alright, fine. Let's take another Wildwood Sap. It's a weird choice, and I like it. Purifying Cleanse, restore 15 health, and apply Burnout 6 to a friendly unit. I don't know how much I like that. Applying Burnout 6 is not so bad, because that's a lot of Burnout. And I guess if we could play it over and over again, then we could play lots of Burnout. But I think I'd rather just have more Dripfall. We have Molded, though. I'm gonna take a Purifying Cleanse, but I'm not sure about it. Definitely not sure about that pick. Don't really care to duplicate more than, like, looking at and getting more units. So let's go left. The Merchant of Magic. We see Eternal Stone, which we could put on a Wildwood Sap. Interesting. Surge Stone we could put on a Restore. I like Surge Stones on Restores. In the Divine Temple we have a Twin Stone. I tend to like Twin Stones on Dripfalls. We could put it on Purifying Cleanse, so that we could apply Burnout 12 to a unit and restore 30 health. It's actually not too bad. Huh. What about Seek Stone? Do we care about Seek Stone at all? It's not bad on Pyre. Okay, those are a lot of different potential options. Let's now look at the Concealed Caverns. What do you have for me here? Oh, Dante? I'm gonna have to go with Dante, right? Sure. So we take Dante's candle. Oh man. How much does having Dante change what we're doing? I don't know. It makes it a lot harder to make decisions though. Alright. Well, we know the Husk Hermit we're gonna keep around. The Husk Hermit has sweep in quick. And we kind of want to sacrifice the Awoken Hollow to it. I do. Let's do that. But let's take a remnant unit first. And of these, I don't think I want them. I don't think I want those. Alright. So, let's do the engage pack first. Sacrifice the Awoken Hollow. Put it on our Husk Hermit. And then Merchant of Magic. I think I will do the Eternal Stone on Wildwood Sap. And if I'm doing that, I'm also going to put an Emberstone on it. On that same Wildwood Sap. The Surge Stone, we're definitely going to put that on a Restore. And do we put a Twin Stone on Purifying Cleanse? I like adding Burnout 12 to a unit. Okay, let's do it. I don't think we take the Seek Stone. Leave the Seek Stone behind. And let's go to Talos the Architect. Protective Sin. Enemy units enter with armor 5, and you push units back. The push units back is annoying when my champion really wants to be in front all the time. Let's start out with the champion in the front, and then it's going to get pushed back. And we know that it's going to get pushed back. So, champion in the front, the Husk Hermit behind at the beginning. And then let's play the Dante's Candle. Play the Restore on the Husk Hermit because it has Cultivate 2. Great. Alright. You are not dying yet. Don't know if we're going to be able to kill you before you make it to the Pyre. We could have put these at the top. Granted. I don't know why I felt the need to put them at the bottom. Since we don't have, like, lots of other units to put in other floors, we could have put them at the top. Should have put them at the top, probably. Interesting choices. So I think what we do is the Purifying Cleanse twice on you, because then you cultivate a couple times, and cultivating is good. Cultivate. And you get Burnout 12, and that's plenty of Burnout. This Restore doesn't help us too much yet, so I'm going to just use the other Restores. And you we might kill with Dregs at the top. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. So if we play 2 Dregs at the top, that kills this one. Let's do that. 2 Dregs at the top, that kills you. We want to play Dante's Candle. We probably want to play Pyre Grow. Molded doesn't do anything. Dripfall could stop the boss from reordering my units. Ooh. How about that? Alright, we will play Pyre Grow. Don't like that back one is getting so far up, though. We could Dripfall you. Dripfalling you is probably the best idea. Yeah, let's Dripfall you. That way you get another 32 damage. this drag could go at the top to kill you. We could even put it at the top in front so that it takes the Ember Drain and gets killed, and the back one ends up killing you. I like it. Unfortunately, you are getting 12. Oh, you're getting that from lifesteal. That's fine. There's my Wildwood Saps. Those are good. You are still annoying. I don't know how to deal with you. You also kill any of the dregs that I put in front of you. Well, we definitely want Wildwood Sap down here. If we put Wildwood Sap on the Husk Hermit, it really does do a lot. Yeah. Maybe the thing is we win before you make it to the top. Perhaps we win before you make it to the top. Let's try. And then let's do regen on you too. There we go. Do I want to play Train Steward anywhere? The dregs just die if we play them. I think we play none of these cards. Let's try to win next turn. So, final wave. Are we already winning? We are not already winning. Part of that is because you're burning out. If we give you a Purifying Cleanse, then we're doing a lot more. If we give you a Wildwood Sap as well, you regen even more. And then if we do another Purifying Cleanse, we win at the bottom. Great. Then we can play the 2 Dante's Candles, so we don't take any damage. How about that? We can't defeat the units going up, so what we do is we just beat the boss before they get to the top. Alright, I don't know if we have a good deck. Spreading Spores. We've never mastered Spreading Spores, which means I really feel like I have to take it. Let's try to master Spreading Spores. I don't know if we're going to win this one, but we're going to try. Do we take the Wickless Baron? The reason to take Wickless Baron is getting Dante later and sacrificing the Wickless Baron to Dante. Let's take it for that reason. Potentially sacrifice to Dante. I don't know if we need a Light of Seraph, so I think I'm going to take Herzl's Compound. We might take Fel's Remorse in this one. We'll see. The Merchant of Steel doesn't do much for me if I'm planning to sacrifice Dante, or sacrifice the Wickless Baron. The Unstable Vortex does things for me, though. So the Unstable Vortex or Herzl's Horde plus Awoken Banner. I mean, the Unstable Vortex is pretty nice. It's probably better than those two. It probably is, unfortunately. But that's usually the way of it. Alright, let's go this way. I mostly want to remove dregs, I think. Let's upgrade the champion first. So, we have Cultivating 1. If we take Bristling, it takes care of the back units, but we kind of already have a quick unit that takes care of the back units. The sweep quick unit. So Bristling doesn't do a ton for us, whereas Cultivate 2 gives 80 more health. Sure, let's take Cultivating 2. Take the Pyre Remains, look at the Merchant of Steel, note that we can't play much of anything on anything. We could play a Wickstone on a Dreg, I guess. Kind of like Wickstones on Dregs. Another Speedstone is not that useful. Alright, let's take a Wickstone, put it on a Dreg, and then take a Purge. We're going to purge one of the other Dregs. I think having all of these Dregs in the deck is not helpful. The Restores are pretty helpful right now, so... Oh right, the Train Stewards. The Train Stewards are worse. Should have gotten rid of Train Steward rather than a Dreg. Oh well. And that's it for now. Let's go to the next battle. Retribution. I mean... It's good with my champion. It's good with my champion. Now, I think what we want... We could put things at the bottom. I don't know how much we want to put them at the bottom, though, versus putting them at the top. Which means we have a little bit more time to set up. Yeah, let's put them at the top, give us a little bit more time to set up. So, the Sentient and the Husk Hermit go at the top. We could play the Restore, or we could play the Wickless Baron. The Wickless Baron probably just dies because of the Quill Marksman. So let's just play a Restore to start the Cultivate up. And do we play the Drag just to get rid of it? I think we play a Drag to get rid of it. Okay. Well, not my favorite first turn, but we did set up at the top, which is a good thing. The Wildwood Sap is good to play. Do I want to play the Pyre Grow? I do. I do want to play Pyre Grow. Purifying Cleanse twice on you is still a good thing. Let's do that. Actually, it's not that good, because Restore does almost the same, and then we don't have the Burnout. Okay, let's play Wildwood Sap and Restore. I don't think we're going to defeat that front one up there. That's the main problem. We don't really defeat you. We can play things, but every time we play something, we're giving you more armor. Yeah, let's play Dante's Candle. I think we want to play Sharpen because then you have attack, and that means that you attack into the spikes, which is good for us. So I'm going to do that. You're taking 51 damage. 51 damage. So that puts you at 49. So if we gave you 10 more health, it would not actually hurt us at all. Okay, let's play another Wildwood Sap. I said not hurt us at all, I meant not hurt us any more than we're already getting hurt. Man. This is a problem. We're just not dealing enough damage. We don't have anything that deals tons of damage. And that is a huge problem. Well, we played Dante's Candle? Because I'm not sure what else we play. Yeah, I'm really not sure what we play. I guess we're playing Restore, Restore, so that we can keep the Cultivates going. Restore, Restore. We play the Wildwood Sap on you. This basically defeats the boss, if we keep doing the Wildwood Sap here. Doesn't help until the boss, though, which is not great. Play a drag to get it out of the hand, out of the deck. Oh man, we're taking so much damage. I don't think we've got a very good deck. I like some of the ideas, but I don't think it's really working. How do we defeat you? Not sure. What do we do? I mean, I want to play both Dante's Candles. Let's start there. And then, are we going to play Spreading Spores? Or do we play Sharpen? I guess if we play Sharpened, it might do a little bit more? Okay, well, still doesn't really do enough. And the next floor is even worse. The next wave, I mean. So I think we might be dying, like right here. You're taking 90 damage. 90. Which means you get to attack the Pyre twice, as it currently stands. You attacking the Pyre twice does 22 damage. And if I play anything, then you get to attack the Pyre 3 times instead. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Do we play just Train Steward, Wickless Baron? And then a Drip Fall? We did 8 damage to the boss? We could play... We should play... We can't play the Wild Sap at the top because then you would deal more damage and kill the Pyre. Alright, Purifying Cleanse down here. There we go. We dealt a little bit of damage to the boss. Alright, we're at 6 health. 6 health is not very good. Specifically, it's not very good. I'm glad I've been playing the Dante's Candles every turn, based on that. I know that I want to keep playing Restores on you. I'm gonna play 2 Restores on you. Do I want to play the 3rd one on you? Or do we want to play it here because it heals 22? Probably do it here because it heals 22. Alright. And I think we beat the boss. Like, we're not very good at anything except the boss. But we're pretty good at the boss. We can even Drip Fall, Restore a couple of times. Man. Okay, so we need something to take out the big units that are not the boss. How do we do that? I don't know if we're gonna get it in time to not take 6 more damage. We took 80 damage. 80 damage in that fight. Yeah, of course we're gonna take that. These don't help. These don't help with the current problem that we have. They're good, but they don't help with the current problem that we have, and therefore we're going to skip them. I don't know if these help. A Fatal Melting might help. Eventually. Oh no. We don't really have a Fatal Melting sort of deck, though. We don't really. Let's skip. Okay, I don't think we're winning the next battle. We do have Dante, which helps, but the candles could kill us. Just Dante's Candles alone could kill us. Oh my. So, I think we actually need to go to the Pyre Remains, which is real sad, but I think we need to go here so that the candles can't kill us. The Divine Temple, I wanted to sacrifice into Dante. Sacrifice the Wickless Baron to Dante. And I think I still do that. So we engage Pact, we sacrifice the Wickless Baron, we staple it to Dante the Deceptive. You know, I didn't really consider sacrificing Dante. What does sacrificing Dante do? Oh, we can't see anymore because I already sacrificed something to it. Sad. Extreme Stone? Extreme Stone could restore more health. If we put it on a restore, it's not the best. Alright, Merchant of Steel. Dante, you could take up 3 space and be bigger. I mean, I think I like it. Be bigger, take up more space. And then what? We could re-roll. It's not a good idea. As much as I want to add more to Dante right now, I think we really need something better than Thornstone or Strengthstone to put on Dante. We could get the Thornstone for the Dreg that has Burnout 6. Let's do that. Thornstone for this Dreg. I think we need something better than Strengthstone. Strengthstone is pretty good on Dante, though. Maybe we do take the Strengthstone to put it on Dante. Alright. Well, I think we're still dying. I think we are still dying. But we're probably not dying in the next one, which is a huge improvement from where we were just seconds ago. Do we purge more cards? I mean, we can't purge the ones that I want to purge. the blights, you know? I think we just go to the next battle. Okay, will we survive this one? I don't know. We can turn on Mark of Invasion, no problem, though. So I guess we do that. But I don't know if we survive this one. The problem is where to put Dante. Because I kind of want to put Dante behind the Husk Hermit. But we can't fit that on any floor yet. So I think we have the same starting effect. Yeah, I think we start the same. We play the Husk Hermit at the top with the Sentient in front of it. And then we play Dante's Candle and play the Dreg so that it dies. We could play the Dreg so that it dies. We could even play the Dreg and it kills one. I don't know. So there is Dante. We could put him in the center. I don't think he's doing much in this battle. Which is unfortunate, really. I don't think he's actually doing much in this battle. Let's put him in the center. If nothing else, we might be able to bring him back with Molded. We didn't play Dante's Candle. Ooh, we should play Dante's Candle, which means I didn't do anything for you, which is kind of a problem. So, there's the Pyre. I think we want to play Pyre. We want to play Dante's Candle, because we really don't want to take more damage. And then, the way that we win right now is with Wildwood Saps. We could put the Wildwood Saps on Dante. I'm gonna do that. And question whether that was a good idea. But at least Dante isn't dying as fast because we did that. Which might be not a good thing, but, you know. So, restore Dante back to full health. Dante is getting +2 health here. Oh, because of the harvest, of course, right. And then I think we do a restore here. I want Dante to not take damage, so we're going to play a drag in front of him. And that also is a harvest effect, which is great. I see no reason not to play Molded, so that we get this drag back. I'm not sure if I want to play the drag. Probably. Let's play the Train Steward and the drag. Okay, you know what? Dante's a lot better than I gave him credit for, even this early. We should play Dante's Candle. Dante's not killing everybody. Oh, interesting. Why aren't you killing everybody? I expected more of you. Let's play this dreg. That's a good dreg. Now everybody's dying, and Dante is gaining more attack and health. How about that? Let's play Spreading Spores on you, and a Restore on you. The Spreading Spores is the weirdest card that I have, honestly. Okay, you know what? Dante's pretty good. Is Dante going to survive you? Probably not. Probably not. But we can do some things to help, like playing a Wildwood Sap, and a Restore, all on Dante. I don't know if that helps enough, because you do 42 damage. I don't know. Let's see how much it does. Okay, let's see how much Dante does. Dante does 805 damage. That's incredible. Also, we could give him spikes. Let's give him some spikes too. Alright, Dante wins. You know, I should have never doubted Dante. Alright, using spikes against the Harpy is also very nice. Preserved Thorns. I really like it. Invigorating Solution is worse, typically. These two are very interesting to see together because I think Preserved Thorns is almost always better than Invigorating Solution. So, Preserved Thorns. Remnant Pact adds Endless to a friendly unit. How much do we care? I guess we could add Endless to the Sentient. Huh. We could add Endless to our champion. I'll take it because it seems like it might be a good thing, but I'm not sure if it's a good thing. So, remove more cards, duplicate a card. We could duplicate Dante, for example. I like duplicating Dante. Let's go over here and duplicate Dante. Let's look at the Divine Temple, of course. Seek Stone and Extreme Stone. You know, we just don't have the cards for those. And don't really care to do another Engage Pact, so I think we're just doing the removals. Remove more Train Stewards, the last two. And duplicate Dante. Do I want to duplicate the Husk Hermit instead? No, I want to duplicate Dante. Alright. So now I really want Restoring Retreat, by the way. As well as one more space on all of my floors. One more space would be quite nice. So, we have so many Dantes that I think we do these two at the bottom now. Actually, what if we play a Dante at the bottom? Huh. How about Dante at the bottom and the middle, and these two at the top? Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Dante at the bottom is really nice because he gets the harvest a whole lot. And then Wildwood Sap, we want to put that on you so that you start your Cultivate train. Cultivate a whole bunch. I could have put the Sentient in front of Dante. Huh, I didn't really think about doing that, but I could have put it in front of Dante. Anyway, we're going to play this other Dante. I want to play the Dante's Candle. I also want to play Preserved Thorns, but we just don't have the Ember to play all of those. So, we don't play Preserved Thorns. And then I'm perfectly happy to put Dregs in front. Let's put 2 Dregs in front, right? So then Dante continues to get harvest effects. So we really want to play Dante's Candle every time. Let's continue playing Dante's Candle every time. Let's play another Dreg down here. No reason not to. Let's play Remnant Pact on... You know, it's only good on the Sentient if the Sentient dies. We could put it on this Dreg. Let's put it on this Dreg. We want to always play that Dreg. Okay, fine. It's a weird one. I didn't expect to do that, but it works. And then I think we put another Wildwood Sap on you, so that you continue your Cultivate train. The Cultivate train is really nice, but it's a little bit slow. It would work more if we could play a lot of cards like Restore every turn. We are going to take a Weight of Contrition, aren't we? Because one of my units is going to die on this floor. How sad. Well, we can't stop it. One of the things that we can do is make it so that another unit dies and we get another Weight of Contrition. We could do that. Well, don't know if that's what we want. We want to play Pyre Grow. Play Pyre Grow. That allows me to play Dante's Candles more easily. We could Drip Fall something here. Drip Falling something here would not be too bad. We could play Molded. Alright, let's play Molded, because getting back one of these is a little bit better than playing the Dreg that's in my hand down here. So if we play this Dreg in front, we could make it so that it doesn't die this turn. I like that. So if we play this Dreg in front, we can Drip Fall you, and then things don't die for the most part down here. Including you, and you. But that's, you know, the next Dante takes care of you. I should have played the other Dreg in my hand next to my other Dante, I guess. Blinding Dark Shard. That makes it so that I don't want to play a Dreg here this turn. Not that I have the choice, but still. Spreading Spores. Do I want Spreading Spores on a unit? I kind of do. Let's put it on Dante. Alright, so lots of things die at the bottom, lots of things die in the center. Nothing has really made it to the top yet. we can play this drag again. I like playing this drag again. We can even give it more spikes, which is kind of neat, but I prefer to give more attack to Dante, right? And then we could Wildwood Sap our Dante, or we could restore it. Let's restore our Dante. I don't know if I really want this Purifying Cleanse or not. It seems like such a good thing, but I don't know if it's really that useful in the deck that we have. Alright, waves remaining 1. We can play Preserved Thorns, which is nice. We can play the Dante's Candle, of course, and then sting a few times. The stings get the benefit from Dante's Cloak, by the way, which is really nice. Let's restore here with this one, I guess. And then restore here so that we get a little bit of Cultivate. I don't think things are going to make it to the top, though. I think this Dante down here is very nice. It might kill the boss. Are we killing the boss? We are not yet killing the boss, but we haven't really played our turn yet. A couple of stings, a couple of drip balls, and we win. Great. Well, that one was weird, but it does show that my Dante deck is kind of working. Ooh, quick. You know, playing quick on Dante is pretty nice. I like that. Play quick on a Dante. And then I think we need to take Light of Seraph now, because the +1 on each floor really helps. That means that we could use the bottom floor and the middle floor. We have enough money for a Merchant of Trinkets, which might lead me to go that way. I wouldn't mind removing more cards, though, specifically dregs. But I think we take advantage of the Merchant of Trinkets being right here, with all of the money that we have. Let's peek in here first. Melting Spouts. Not that great. The Thorn Fruit is good, though. I like the Thorn Fruit, especially with Dante's Cloak. We're going to take that, definitely. I'm going to look at my champion upgrade first, just in case that makes me think of anything. So, Cultivating 3 seems kind of nice. And mainly I'm looking at the health benefit there. Yeah, let's take Cultivating 3. So, Merchant of Trinkets. I don't care about the Melting Spout. I don't really care about Boon of the Blacksmith. Thorn Fruit sounds great. And then let's reroll. The Vapor Funnel would have been good if we took the Boon of the Blacksmith. Lightstone Casing is nice and all, but we just don't have many spells that we have cared to upgrade. Wildwood Sap is the only one. The Root Split Mask is not bad. It's just that I don't think I'm going to be using the top floor that much. Maybe the Vapor Funnel is what we want. I feel like I have to take one of these. And it's either going to be Vapor Funnel or Lightstone Casing. I feel like Lightstone Casing is a really strong option. It's just that we're at ring 7. What are we going to do the next ring that's going to use that? Probably not much. I do want to go to the left, though, where there's a Merchant of Magic, but we need a spell that we care to upgrade. Let's take the Vapor Funnel. Didn't like that much. Do we take Divine Boons? Just so that we have more money for that Merchant of Trinkets? We could. And it would mean that I wouldn't have to do anything there to get to 100 pack shards. Let's do it. Okay. Will we win this one? I'm not sure. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 5 is not great for me. But how bad is it really? Dante attacks kind of a lot. I would chew through Dante's health. It would chew through Dante's health. I'm going to turn it on anyway. I think we still win. Okay. We have what I want to put in the center right now. That doesn't mean that I put it in the center, though. I want the sentient to be in the center, in front. I want a Dante to be behind it, and I want a Dante to be down here with our sweep unit. So let's put a Dante down here for the future sweep unit. We could put a drag down here. We're going to play Sting, of course. You're getting 28 damage because of all of these spikes. Right. We put a drag, the drag dies, and Dante gets a little bit more harvest. And then the sharpen is really good on Dante. Okay, so now 2 of those die. That's nice, at least. The fact that Dante is ripping apart his own health is not great. But, you know, I knew that was going to happen. The Awoken Hollow, or the Awoken Hollow Husk Hermit, we definitely want to put at the bottom. In front. So, let's do that. We certainly want to play Dante the Deceptive behind you. We want to kill that collector with a Sting. Or with a drag. If we did it with a drag, we would get Ember Drain next turn. We would get Ember Drain next turn if we did it with a drag. But then we could do some more things. I don't like that we're going to draw lots of Dante's Candles, particularly. But I do like that we probably draw Molded. Okay, let's decide to play Preserved Thorns, and then decide now whether we're going to play a drag at the top or a Sting at the top. If we play the drag at the top, it does get it out of the deck, which is useful, because we don't really care about the drags. Okay, we're going to take Ember Drain. I don't like that Ember Drain. And then Sting a few times. We didn't play Wildwood Tome. It's unfortunate, but you know, that's how it is. Okay, we do want to draw Molded. We drew Molded. We're going to take damage from Dante's Candles. It's unfortunate, but we're going to take that damage. Because we need to play our Dante again. So, play Molded. Get Dante again. Dante has Burnout 4. We could add a lot more Burnout to Dante with the Purifying Cleanse, but we could also do that to the Husk Hermit, which seems pretty valuable. Let's do it to the Husk Hermit. And then, do we play a Dante's Candle now, or do we take the damage? I want to play Endless on somebody. Oh man. We're going to take 9 damage from Dante's Candles, aren't we? Because playing Endless on somebody is really nice. I should play Endless on Dante. Alright. That was a little bit painful because of the 3 Dante's candles that we drew. Let's play some dregs at the top. How many dregs do we want at the top? You know, unfortunately I don't know if we want many dregs at the top. Because we want to be able to play at least one unit, the Dante the Deceptive up there. I guess we can play 2 more dregs. It would be nice if they died, but they don't die. Because nothing makes it to the top. Okay, you're dying because of all of the spikes. We can restore you. Let's do that first. Restore you. And now you're not dying from all the spikes. How about that? That's not what I was expecting, but I'm happy to see it. Let's sting first. Sting first, and then do something that gives you health. Let's also play Pyre Grow. So, Pyre Grow, and then something that gives you health, probably the Wildwood Sap, or just a Restore. Let's just do a Restore, because the Restore does more this time. Alright. Alright, I see some stings. Let's play the Dante's Candle. Let's play Purifying Cleanse. One of those on Dante. Or, I guess we only have one. Let's play one on Dante. Dante has Endless. So when he burns out, we get to replay him. Huh. Maybe we play the Purifying Cleanse on the front one so that it has more burnout instead. I guess I'm gonna do that. And then we just restore and sting, I guess. And restore. Do we restore on Dante or do we let Dante die? If we let Dante die next turn and then replay him the following turn, it's probably best. Dante doesn't die this turn. Well, he does, but we don't have a way to give him more burnout after this turn. So maybe we should play Purifying Cleanse twice on Dante. I think we should. So. Now, we play a couple stings. There's no reason to play Molded, but there was reason to play other cards. I was trying to click my consume pile. Whoops. Alright, 560 damage. I'm sure we could do more than that. I'm sure we could do more. I think that what we do is we play Dante's Candle, we play Drip Fall, and we're already winning. Alright, click end turn now and win. How much damage did we take that one? Was it 9 damage all from Dante's Candles? It was 12 damage, but I think it was all from Dante's Candles. Okay, so of these choices, I'm thinking Wildwood Tome or Ensnared. Wildwood Tome would mean that I could add Quick to both of my Dantes, not just one. Ensnare is always nice. It's a card that has basically no downside, as long as you want to play rooted to an enemy unit, which is often true. But I think we take Wildwood Tome. I think we have enough ways that we draw extra cards, you know, with the Thorn Fruit, for example. So I think we play Wildwood Tome. Engulfed in Smoke. Interesting. Engulfed in Smoke would mean the fact that my units are quick is not important. It would mean they don't get damaged sometimes. Memories of the Melted gives me Ember sometimes. The Formless Child? Formless Child might be really good, because a Dante is likely to die at some point, right? And then the Formless Child could die and bring me back an amazing Dante. I think I have to choose that for that potential benefit. Alright, we're going to the... not to the right. We're going to the left. Because we really need to visit a Merchant of Magic. Also, the Pyre Remains are perfectly fine, and the Unstable Vortex is quite good. Divine Temple has an Extreme Stone, which we still don't care about. A Seek Stone, which... we could get Preserved Thorns. Or we could get Pyre Grow. We could put a Seek Stone on Pyre Grow, finally. It's not the most terrible thing to do. Merchant of Magic. Freeze Stone. Freeze Stone is pretty good on Molded. It's pretty good on Molded. We might put that on Molded. Emberstone is always pretty nice. Merchant of Trinkets. Forever Flame is not the most important, but it's nice for the first couple turns. Precious Plating. I don't know if we care. Fade's First Blade. Fade's First Blade? Do we want that? Because with the Purifying Cleanse, it could do a lot. With Purifying Cleanse, that could do a lot. So Fade's First Blade is definitely an option. I don't think we want Forever Flame. I'm not sure about Precious Plating. And then... did we look at all three? We did. Okay. Let's remove the two more dregs. The dregs aren't doing much for me, and we definitely don't want the Formless Child to bring back a dreg, which it's very likely to do if we have this many dregs. I think I will take the Seek Stone and put it on Pyre Grow. And then I think we're done here. We could sacrifice something... let's think about sacrificing. We could sacrifice a dreg and put it on the Formless Child, which gives the Formless Child Burnout 2 and a little bit more health. The only benefit to that is it gets a dreg out of the deck, really. We can cause the Formless Child to die pretty fast in most cases, especially the Last Divinity fight. Just put it at the top. But getting a dreg out of the deck makes the Formless Child a lot better. It's 25 pack shards, so I'm going to say that it's not worth it. But I'm going to be really sad when the Formless Child brings back that dreg that we would have sacrificed to it. Freestone, I think we do put that in Molded. Emberstone, I really want that in so many things. So many things, honestly. I guess something that's not a consume card is probably the best one to pick. And we've got a lot of consume cards. Maybe a Molded? No, we'd rather have it in a Drip Ball. Or a Restore, so that we always play the Restores. I don't know. Let's put it in Drip Ball. Let's take Fade's First Blade, because I think that's interesting, and then let's re-roll and hope for something better. Extinguish effects trigger an additional time. I mean, it's really good with Formless Child, because he gets back 2 things. How good is that? It might be really good. Let's try it. Okay, we don't have much money left because we just spent that, which means we've got a Surge Stone, and if we re-rolled, we couldn't do anything. So do we Surge Stone another Restore? I guess we do. Doesn't do anything in the next battle, but it might do something in the Last Divinity. The fact that we consume it. Okay. Well, Seraph the Patient. Seraph the Patient gets rid of my buffs. What buffs do we even have? It adds melee weakness too. We need something in the top floor. We can always sting at the top floor. Okay, that's something. We want the Husk Hermit at the bottom. We want a Sentient in the center. We basically want the same basic thing every time. Let's sting at the top to kill you. Let's Pyre grow somewhere other than the top. And let's do the restore so that we do a little bit of cultivate. Now then, certainly Dante the Deceptive goes here. We could Purifying Cleanse a couple times because you're dying anyway, so why not? We should probably play Preserved Thorns so that we get stings in the deck, because stings are pretty useful in this one. Don't really know what else we're doing. The Spreading Spores, is it worthwhile? We're gonna probably just mold this one right back, by the way, next turn. So him dying does not bother me. So, Purifying Cleanse a couple of times. Preserved Thorns so we get stings in the deck. I don't know. We're getting stings in the deck anyway. Let's play Preserved Thorns. There's kind of no reason to play Preserved Thorns down here, though. The actual stings, I mean. Because we don't want to incant Seraph, and all of those enemies are dying quickly anyway. But we could do Purifying Cleanse to cultivate a couple of times. Or we could do that not at all, so that we don't incant again. I don't know. We could do a restore, which would cultivate once. Cultivating once doesn't do anything. Let's just click end turn. I don't want to incant Seraph too much. I do like that we did a whole lot of damage to Seraph there, though. That was really nice. So, one Dante the Deceptive here. We play Molded down here. We play the Husk Hermit in front, of course. We want to play Endless on a unit. Who do we play Endless on? We could play Endless on you, because I expect you to die a couple times, especially because of the burnout. But I don't know if I care. I do want to play these two at the top. We could do Quick instead of Endless this turn and wait to decide where we put the Endless. That's a possibility. So putting Quick on you is really nice. Put Quick on you. And then we play Dante's Candle, and then we play the two dregs at the top so that they eventually die. And we can take the Ember Drain next turn and not later. So we're dealing damage to Seraph the Patient during the battle, which is nice. Both of those are dying, which is fine. We don't want to play the Formless Child yet. You are dying, which is not so nice. We could Dripfall you. Dripfall you is not a bad plan. Let's play Dante's Candle. Let's consider Dripfalling the top one, or playing Sting on the top one. We could Dripfall one of the bottom ones. Or we could Dripfall Seraph the Patient, so that it gets a bunch of damage this turn. I actually like that. Dripfall Seraph the Patient. That way you get 200 damage this turn. And then what? We should apply Quick to you, I believe. Apply Quick to you. Apply a Wildwood Sap to you. So that you... yeah. And then Sting down here. Alright. You're taking 48 damage. This Dante can kill you. So, we're fine. I think success here partially depends on how much damage I can deal to Seraph during the course of the battle, rather than the last part of the battle. I see Sharpen, and I really like playing Sharpen on Dante the Deceptive. So let's start there. Sharpen on Dante the Deceptive. And then what? We have a bunch of stings. We should play the stings. And then we've got a restore. I want to play the restore or the Wildwood Sap down here. Actually, you're gonna die no matter what happens, right? Right, because you're just doing too much damage to him because of the melee weakness. So, if you're dying no matter what happens, there's no reason to play a restore on you. Which means... let's do a Wildwood Sap here, or just a restore. A restore here. And then a whole bunch of stings. So that we draw 10 cards. Okay, we're not doing a ton of damage to Seraph the Patient this turn, which doesn't make me very happy. Because I would really like to be doing a lot more. The Formless Child. The Formless Child could give me back that unit that died, and give it 10 more or 40 more attack, which is kind of neat. I like it. How worthwhile is it? I like it. So, Formless Child... if I play the Formless Child here, it doesn't do anything because this Dante has Quick. Unless we Dripfall you. Which we could. No, if we Dripfall you, then you're dazed. How unfortunate. We could play the Formless Child at the top. I don't know what to do here. I want the Formless Child to die at the right time. Let's play it at the top. In front, of course. Okay, we play a Dante's Candle. We play... Wildwood Sap? Or Purifying Cleanse? We could play Purifying Cleanse here. Although, is it better to just play Restore? Probably better to play Restore here. That way we do a little bit more to you. Actually less, because the Cultivate didn't happen. Right. Oh well. We don't have any more Ember, so I'm going to play a Sting here. And be done for this turn. Sure. I think the problem with this deck is I have a bunch of cards I don't care to play most turns. Okay, if we could have a unit that we want to die, die right now. It's not going to happen. You can get back the one unit that I have talked about you getting back. And that's what you're going to do. We can apply Endless to something. We can apply Endless to you, which is interesting. We applied Endless to you, we could get the Husk Hermit back and the Dreg back, and then later we could get a Dante back, I guess? I'm thinking about it. We apply Endless to you, then we get back a lot of units. We don't have a lot of time to get back a lot of units, but we could. On the other hand, we could just play Molded to get you back next turn anyway, which is probably the only turn that you're going to be valuable. Okay, so Endless does not go on you. Where does Endless go then? Does it go on this Dante? Maybe? I just don't know. It's so hard to make these decisions. Alright, I think I'm going to put an Endless on this Dante. We're going to play Dante's Candle. We're going to Dripfall the boss so that the boss takes damage. We're going to play a Sting. Play a couple of Stings down here. And a Restore. The one that does not go away. Alright, you know, that was not the best turn for my second to last turn, basically. Now, I think my plan is a slightly strange one. I think my plan is to play... You're gonna burn out this turn. Okay. So my plan is to play this Husk Hermit at the top, weirdly, and play my Molded to get back this unit and put it down here behind Dante, so that we get back the Dante, and then we could place the Dante at the top next turn with 40 more attack. I think that's my plan. Let's do that plan. Alright, so we're going to play Molded. We play the Formless Child behind Dante. That means that this Formless Child should get back Dante and this one that's burning out. Then we put this Husk Hermit up here. We give it more burnout. A lot more burnout. We play... Do we play a bunch of Stings? Because you've got Quick. It does mean that Seraph the Patient gets more attack. And Seraph the Patient getting more attack is a problem. I don't know. We're going to play Dante's Candle, of course. We're going to play a Drag. We're going to play the Drag behind. And then what? We're only doing 111 damage. I don't think we play the stings. Well, I mean, we do play the stings, we just don't play them at the bottom. Because hitting Seraph with the stings gives Seraph too much attack. And I don't think it would have done much of anything anyway. Okay, so now, this turn we play this Dante the Deceptive up here. So that's basically my best defense against Seraph. Which, it looks pretty good, but it's not as amazing as I wish it was. Also, I noticed that you didn't get your quick back, by the way. Which was unfortunate, but, you know, maybe not too unexpected. We need to play Dripfall on you. And we need to play a... If we play another card here, then it takes Seraph 2 hits to kill you. Or it takes Seraph 1 hit to kill you. Unless we play a Regen. And that doesn't really change anything, does it? We play another Regen here. So perhaps it's better to play something at the top that is Regen for you. Like Restore. And just take the 3 from Dante's Candle. Okay, let's do that. I don't know how next turn is going to go, but it's the last turn that we have. I think part of it depends on whether we draw Dripfall. Okay. We are winning. We did not need to draw Dripfall to win. Alright, just press end turn and win. How about that? That was a close one, actually. Glad we won. Alright, time for the Last Divinity fight. Let's go. I don't know how this one will go. We've got the Sentient and a Dante. We want to play the Dante at the bottom. Although we could just not play anything at the bottom this turn. Play these 2 here. Don't mind that, I think. I don't know what we want to apply Endless to. Honestly, that's the hardest decision, is what do we apply Endless to? If we do both of these here, then the Cultivate 3 happens on this Dante immediately, which is quite good. Let's do that. Alright, 204 damage first turn. I think that's good, but it's not amazing. We play Pyre. We play a Sting. I don't see any reason to play the Stings there, because the melee weakness makes the Dante just destroy them, I think. So let's play the Sting here. The Drag. The Drag we just don't want. So we play it at the top and just let it die. And then I don't know which one of these I would rather have Endless. The Sentient having Endless is good if the Sentient dies? I don't know. Let's play Wildwood's Tap on the Sentient at least. If the Sentient is gonna die, we want Endless to be on it. If it's not going to die, we want Endless to be on Dante, so that we could replay Dante at the top. Well, I guess that doesn't work, because the way that the Relentless phase works in this one is different. So the Remnant Pact we maybe don't play yet. Or we play it on the Sentient. I don't like not playing it yet, but I think we don't play it yet. Okay, we got both of our units. The chances of us getting both of our units was kind of small, so I'm very glad that we did. We want to play quick on this Dante. Let's do that. We want to play the Dante's Candle more than we want to play Molded or this twice. The Sting going down here doesn't do much, so I think we just Sting at the top. Do a little bit of damage. I don't like that you're making it past. I thought you would have more attack than you do. Ick. Because you attack first, you do 2 damage to this, or 2 hits to this, which cultivates 3. And the melee weakness 1 means that you should be killing these guys in 1 hit apiece. But you're not. Why? Why are you not? Well, I don't know. Oh, they had damage shield. Oh. Okay, the damage shield explains that. Alright. We can always play a Sting at the top to kill you, which is nice because otherwise we take 10 damage on the Pyre. We could also play a Drip Fall on you so that Dante kills you. Which is good because Dante has Harvest. Down here, we want you to survive. I mean, adding Quick to this Dante helps a lot. I think we're going to take the Dante Candle damage this time. Let's add Quick to Dante. You are dying from... Why are you dying? Oh, you're dying because of all the spikes. Right. Right. Well, we can heal you. We're going to probably mold this one back, but we don't want the Dante back there to take so much damage. So let's restore here. You still die. How about that? Surprised that you still die. We can always Drip Fall somebody to help with that. Drip Fall you, maybe? The Darkwings? I don't like that you guys are getting so much health. I don't know what to do at the bottom. The Sharpen on Dante might be good. It might be good to put Sharpen on Dante. I think we do the Sting at the top. Because I don't know what Sting at the bottom is going to accomplish. Since you already kill him quickly. So let's do the Sting at the top. And then I really have to decide, what are we doing here? I'm sure we're going to play Drip Fall on somebody. If we Drip Fall you, that's the most damage that doesn't go on our unit. So let's do that. And then do we restore again? Restore. And you're still dying, but at least Dante is only taking 1 damage now. Let's go with that. The Wildwood Sap is fine here. Or we could not take the Dante's Candle damage. I think we play the Wildwood Sap. Because it's a fine thing to play. We should play some of our cards, really. Now would be a great turn to get our Formless Child. It would have been a great turn to get the Formless Child. We're going to get the Formless Child next turn. And one of the things that we could do is try to make it so that this Dante dies and the Formless Child next turn. I don't like you getting higher up, though. That I don't like. I also don't like that you're surviving. But I don't think playing the Molded this turn is going to do that much. So, what if we play a Sting here? We play... Dripfall doesn't do much anywhere. We Spreading Spores on you? Maybe? We're going to play Preserve Thorns. I don't think we're playing Dripfall. I don't think we're playing Molded. So... we're playing Restore. We're playing Preserved Thorns. I kind of want to deal you more damage, and I could do a couple of stings down here to reduce how much hits Dante takes to kill you. What about that? We do those two stings, you're taking 210 damage, which is a lot nicer. And then a sting here. Don't know that a sting here accomplishes anything. We could just play the sting here. And then Spreading Spores on my champion? Sure. Add more Spreading Spores to the deck. Doesn't seem like a good thing, but you know, we're doing it. Now I want Dante to die next turn. I'm pretty sure that will not be hard to accomplish. Yeah, not hard to accomplish. So the Formless Child, we want to put that behind Dante, right? Oh, there's a drag. Ooh, you know what we could do? We could put the Formless Child down here and mold the drag. I like it. Okay, so Formless Child goes here. We play Molded to mold the drag so that it's not there, and we play the drag back here after the Formless Child dies. So now what happens is Dante dies and we get the Husk Hermit and Dante back, which is great. You are actually taking 470 damage. I like it. I really like your Cultivate right now in this battle. And I think we should take more Dante's Candle damage and just play Restore. Okay. Taking all the damage from Dante's Candle. Alright, so now we can replace our bottom with even better versions of the same units. I like it. Let's do that. Of course, you don't have Quick anymore. I dislike that part. I also dislike that you're dying again. Wow. There's that much damage going on down here? I mean, I see all the spikes, but other than the spikes, there doesn't look like there's that much damage. So there's 8 damage, 11, 14, 17 damage in spikes. And then 13 from there. That's 30? You're kind of just barely dying from the Last Divinity hitting you. How about that? I don't like it that you're dying again. I wish you weren't. Especially because I don't have a way to get you back. That's a problem. Can we solve that problem with spells? I don't think so. If we play enough spells, then you will cultivate yourself. So let's calculate again how much damage we're taking. 8, 11, 14, 17, plus this 6, or plus this 13 is 30. 39, 44, 44, 56. 56. So you would have to cultivate how many times? You would have to get to 57, which means you would have to cultivate 4 times. We actually have exactly that much in our hand. We would just have to give you a bunch of burnout as well. Okay, let's do it. Let's hope my calculations were right as well. Oh, you're already not dying? Huh. Maybe we did enough damage that now you're not getting a hit in? Also, we ran out of Ember, which I didn't expect to happen, but I should have expected. So those two are not taking a whole lot of damage. I don't know how you're taking 11, actually. Oh, you're taking 11 because of the regen. That's funny. Alright. If we do a sting here, now a lot more damage is going on the Last Divinity. And then let's do a sting at the top. Those two we don't have a problem with because of Vapor Funnel. So we don't really care if they get to the top. They've already done the damage that they're going to deal. So, oh well. So, we have a Remnant Pack to apply Endless to you if we wanted, which might be what we want to do. That's one way to deal with this, is to apply Endless to you so that we don't have to continue healing you. Otherwise, we can continue healing you. I think we should apply Endless to you. So, you get Endless. We only have one more. One more. And we actually have stings to play at the top if we want to. As opposed, we could play 2 stings here to kill this one, and then do the rest of the stings on the boss, and then 90 damage makes it to the boss instead. I'm thinking about whether we take this Dante's Candle damage. I think the answer is we probably should in most circumstances, but I don't know if this is one of them. Also, we could Drip Fall you. Let's Drip Fall you. I like that more. Because then this Dante gets the Harvest, and we can put all the stings against the boss right here. Do we play this Drag? At the top? Doesn't do much. It just kind of dies this turn. I guess it's better dead than not. And then, is a Restore better than playing Dante's Candle? Because a Restore would cause you to cultivate. I don't think that's valuable, so just Dante's Candle. Okay, waves remaining. I mean, it says 3, but it's about to be 2. We get our Awoken Hollow Husk Hermit back. We play him. Wonderful. We're doing 406 to the Last Divinity at the bottom, and 578 in the middle. I like it. I think we're going to take the Vengeful Shard damage. It's so little, so inconsequential. What we can do is play play a Drip Ball, some Stings, a Sharpen. Sharpen on a Dante is quite excellent. What if we play Sharpen on this Dante? And then I think we just play Stings here. The Drip Ball we could play on the Last Divinity at the bottom. Is that the best? Probably. That saves 12 health on this one. And then we play Dante's Candle. Play Dante's Candle. Alright. Alright, only one wave remaining. Oh man. I think we're fine. I want to see that we're winning, but I think we're winning. So, wave remaining 1. We are defeating everything at the bottom, kind of no problem. I can Purify and Cleanse you a bunch, which is nice. And I could Wildwood Sap Dante, maybe? What would we get back with Molded? We could get back the Formless Child, or the Dreg. We could get back the Dreg and put it at the top if we wanted to. I don't think that's the most valuable thing to do. Purify and Cleanse on you. Wildwood Sap on Dante, maybe? I'm struggling with the beneficial things to do, actually. Let's do Stings on the boss. Let's do Purify and Cleanse on you again. We're definitely not going to do it on Dante, because we don't want the Burnout 6. I mean, the Burnout 6 is not so bad. 6 Burnout is a lot of Burnout. The Wildwood Sap could go here. I like that. And then another Purifying Cleanse here. And then how about a Spreading Spores here? That's pretty nice. Okay, great. We're winning the battle. Rather confident. But next turn is the turn. Alright, and we are winning. Let's play Dante's Candles so that we don't take that damage. And we win. Alright, what a strange deck. I liked it though. Basically, Dante is really good. Dante made the deck work. And we did manage to Divinity Master a card, and the card that we Divinity Mastered is one that I was really wondering how we were going to Divinity Master it, because I considered it a pretty bad card. It's the card in this game that I've wondered the most, is it actually worth it? Spreading Spores. But we've Divinity Mastered it now, so I'm glad to have done that. One more Mastery, one more clan combination with a Max Covenant win. Our win streak went back up to 1 after we died that time. And Regen applied 134, beats my previous best. I did apply a lot of Regen this time, although that one not too long ago where I played tons and tons of restores every turn, I'm a little bit surprised we beat that one by so much. Also, good to point out, we took every single trial. I find it interesting when you take every single trial. The runs where I do that tend to go very well, because, you know, they're good enough to take every trial. Anyway, next time we're going to do another expert challenge, go back to expert challenges, but I'm quite happy with having a win here and a Divine Mastered card. As of this run, I have a Max Covenant rank win with half of the clan combinations, and Melting has a win with every combination with them as the secondary clan. I mastered one new card, leaving only 19 left to be mastered. On the right, I am featuring the Steel Slate, who killed me in the first run, but I was able to immediately get my revenge in the second run. Also, I killed 3 Discipled Inquisitors, due to him showing up in both runs as well as during the Last Divinity fight. On the left, Spreading Spores both reaches my 10 battle threshold and is my new Divinity Mastered card. Spreading Spores also has my vote for the worst card that appears in reward packs. I am never too happy to play it, so I'm glad to finally have mastered it. Weight of Contrition becomes the first Scourge card that I've encountered in 100 battles. Good riddance, Weight of Contrition. I hope I am able to avoid you as often as possible in the future. For artifacts, I am showing 2 that have reached my 10 battle threshold, and also happen to both be cloaks. Dante's Cloak comes with Dante, and adds a good amount of magic power, which I used this run primarily on healing. Priory's Cloak turns healing into damage, which made it function quite well alongside Dante's Cloak. I'd also like to point out that there are only 25 artifacts that I have not yet taken to 10 or more battles. Check out my tracking sheet, link in the video description. New episodes every Saturday, and thanks for watching.